This is Sound Advice with audiologist Doug Leonard back in the studio with us here. And we're talking about today hearing aid scams. And this is like any industry, Doug. There are scams going on all over the place, deceptive advertising. In fact, you got a great YouTube video that you found. Dr. Cliff is his name. He does a lot of stuff with audiology and hearing aids. He ran through some of the biggest false claims, which I watched and I thought was very, very helpful.
It is. I mean, and you want patients to be, when they're coming in, to be educated. And so you have to, every ad that you see, when I look at an ad for whatever product it is, I think about what's in it for the person that made that ad. Does this seem like a truthful, straightforward, honest ad? Or is it just a way to get me into the store to buy something? And, Dr. Cliff kind of details all those. He does a whole bunch of different audiology-related videos, and you can look them up on YouTube. The first one was just false claims about hearing aid performance. There are all kinds of ads that advertise, $39 hearing aids. There was one with Lee Majors, the Bionic Man, who used to advertise on TV. I think William Shatner might have done one too. I don't remember who. And they'll say that these $39 hearing aids that you can buy are just as good as the multi-$1,000 pairs of hearing aids that you can buy, from your local provider. Of course, they're not. Dr. Cliff actually did a YouTube video one time about one of the famous ones called Nano, and the performance of those was certainly not as good as a prescriptive set of hearing aids.
Anytime you hear the word just as good, I'd be a little leery of that. Number two was online articles that promote hearing aids, too. There can be a lot of deception there.
Well, and they kind of disguise themselves as research articles or, literature that is supposedly making it sound like it's a medical research-based device, and it's just an ad again for some specific hearing aid. There's one I've seen that talks about the special German hearing aid. Well, the German hearing aid is made by a company called Siemens or Signia. Signia is a good brand of hearing aid. We use them sometimes as well, but there's nothing special about Signia. Yeah. It's a good brand of hearing aid, and people ask about that quite a bit.
Fake reviews was my favorite one because I've seen this before. You look at, they've got all these 5-star reviews. It's got to be great.
Yeah, and, almost all of us anymore, we do look at reviews, and it is important. And, we ask patients to leave reviews for us, good or bad, however their experience was. So I get skeptical if I see all 5-star reviews. As a service provider in whatever industry, whether it's hearing care or anything else, you're not going to make everybody happy. So if everything's a 5-star review, I get a little skeptical of that.
Yeah. And money, no risk, money back guarantees. If you're dealing with hearing aids you got through the mail, I guarantee you there's not going to be any fun in trying to redeem that.
Well, it's going to be a process that is going to be pretty daunting for people to try to get a refund. I can almost guarantee that. One of the things that we do at ASI is we do demos. So as patients are coming in and if they have hearing loss and they could benefit from amplification, we do test drives and we allow them to do a demo with hearing aids. So really kind of makes the worry about money back guarantees and things non-existent because they know what they're getting at a time.
If you could try some of these that you get with these great discounts and these special offers, if you could try them, you'd realize they're not such a special offer after all. But you do get great quality products with ASI. Doug, what's the number here in case somebody wants to set up, maybe try a demo for a different hearing aid?
Yep, I would love to see them at 792-5933.
Give them a call and check it out. You'll understand what quality hearing service is all about when you deal with the great folks at ASI, Audiological Services of Iowa.